I know, because I just bought a brand new car. I live in this area in Los Angeles called Beechwood Canyon. So I thought I'd get a brand new car. This would complete my image as Canyon Man. Because where I live, everyone owns four-wheel drives. And you need this in Los Angeles because of the rugged L.A. terrain. When there's a light drizzle on the road and you've got to take a 3-degree incline, you better have Jeep Cherokee 4x4 with on-command four-wheel drive. Canyon Man, your back seat's down. That's right. I'm going shopping. Salesman tried to sell me every option. Guy goes, of course you want power windows and power door locks. Of course. Power door locks. Doors open. Try to get in. Too late. Canyon Man is safe and secure. If I got power windows, I'd have to get tinted power windows so no one can see in unless I want them to. Who's in that Jeep Cherokee? Canyon Man. I've lived in Los Angeles for about 7 years. I said I was never worried about the big earthquake hitting. Then I realized after the San Francisco earthquake, one of the reasons why I was looking at four-wheel drive, so I must have been thinking if the big one did hit, no one else could get out of town because all the freeways were blocked and broken, I'd be able to cruise overland on my four-wheel drive, driving past burning Hondas and overturned Subarus and survivors screaming, "Take us with you, Canyon Man!" You should have read Nostradamus. He warned you to have a Jeep Cherokee. But grab hold of my bumper, I will take you to freedom, for I am Canyon Man. Just checking. Yes, you can do that. Stay up, I command you. Driving, well, once a guy gets behind the wheel of a car, our personalities change. Especially if the woman's in the car with the guy. If a guy gets lost, a woman's in the car, most times he will not stop and ask for direction. I'd rather get out of the car and put my ear to the ground. River that way, we drive east. Canyon Man needs no map. It's even worse when she's driving, because guys are the worst front seat drivers. Run the light, run the light, run the light! Oh, you could have made it! I saw the truck, we're gonna miss the truck. Now we gotta sit here for a minute. If only I hadn't lost my license. Because you know what happens sometimes, guys? You start driving that traffic, you get competitive with other drivers, then that road warrior mentality takes over. Whenever I start driving like that, my wife will start talking to me. Now, she thinks she's calming me down. She's actually pouring gasoline on the fire. You going to keep driving like this? Because you're driving like you want to kill yourself. Well, I'm in the car with you, and I don't want to die. So you can just let me out. Don't look at me. Just look at the road and nod your head if you understand what I'm saying. You can let me out and pick me up on the way back because you're driving like a maniac. 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 You think I'm like driving maniac? I'll show you some maniac driving here. I'll take this car, I'll drive right through that guardrail over there. And later, when they come to pull us out, they'll wonder what happened. Then they'll go by the look on his face. He just got tired of listening to her crap. I'm just trying to say is we're not perfect. My wife and I, neither one of us are perfect. You know, we have our problems, and we just keep working through. We love each other. You know, see, that's what happens. Though sometimes you want the other person to be perfect. You know, it happens in any romance. You want the other person to be what you want them to be when you want them to be that. And that's trouble, but it happens sometimes. I don't know what my wife visions a perfect man to be, but I know as a guy, most times when I fantasize about a perfect woman, it's a woman who's a total tramp in bed, and then June Cleaver the second she steps out of it. Would you like something to eat, dear? I know this is crazy because there's no basis in reality for this. You guys know women are just as moody as guys are. You have no idea what kind of mood she could be in. You could be running in the house going, "Dear, I think I broke my arm." And she's standing there in garter belt and heels going, "Well, take me now, beast boy." I'm getting confused here. I want to be nurtured. Because we guys love the nurturing. Oh, yeah. The warmth of a woman. That's one of the things we love most about you women. You're nurturing. I don't care how rough and tough any guy in this room is. You know, as soon as you start to get sick, you try to turn your woman into your mommy. You head right for the bed. Cartoons. Put on the cartoons. Feel my head temperature. Hey, you women know we guys aren't as good at nurturing as you are. Oh, we'll take care of it if we see, like, bullet wounds. But anything short of that, we get a kind of walk it off mentality. What, do you got the flu? Well, get up and do some housework. That's the best thing for the flu. You get the vacuum and you'll sweat that fever right out of you there. Well, you're yelling. You must be feeling better. I'm just trying. So we guys got to work a little harder to keep the romance. I think it's something that happens. We guys tend to lose romance a little faster, you women do. We forget to do little romantic things sometimes, like to talk to her. She'll come up to you one night. Let's talk for a while. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about stuff. Stuff? What kind of stuff? Just us stuff. Well, how long we got to talk? Do I get credit for how long we talked so far? Where are you going? Was that a good talk or a bad talk? Hell, that wasn't so bad. I'll talk anytime you want. Look, if there's any beer left in there, bring one out, will you? All this talking makes a man thirsty. It's not like we guys are totally out of it. We do things to show you when we care for you. Sometimes we don't even understand why we're doing it. Like giving flowers. We guys don't understand the flower thing other than the fact that we know you women love to give flowers, so we give you flowers and show you we love you. But you know, guys, it's a biological fact that most women have a more highly developed sense of smell than guys do. That's why you watch her. Most times you hand her those flowers, she'll attack them right on the spot. Oh, these are so sweet. And you're so sweet for giving them to me. Here, you smell them. $50. Smells like a little green tree. I hang my car. That's $4.99. I don't get it. I think women spend more time thinking about the relationship than guys do. I'm not saying women value the relationship more. I think they spend more time thinking about it. If you don't believe me, go into a bookstore, see how many self-help books on love that are geared towards women. There are stacks of them. There's women who love too much, women who love men who hate women, women who love men who look like their father but act like their sister. Maybe this is one of the reasons why women are far more advanced and love technology than we are, guys. Absolutely. They can break our communication codes like nothing. She can tell what's going on in your phone conversation. She only hears you're into the conversation. You're not even using any nouns or verbs. You're just grunting into the telephone. Uh-huh. 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 If you think you're going to fish this weekend, you're out of your mind. It was the wrong number, wasn't it? No innocent question, guys. No innocent questions. You got to stay on your toes all the time. No innocent questions. My wife and I watched this movie, Body Heat. Kathleen Turner was on the screen. My wife goes, "You think she's pretty?" I went, "Yeah, definitely." I didn't think another thing about it. Then a couple hours later, I went, "Hey, baby, you scratch my back? Won't you get Kathleen Turner to scratch your back?" There are no other women. Always remember. You got to stay on your toes, guys, because women are. Well, we saw this movie, When Harry Met Sally, and I really enjoyed that movie. Liked it a lot. Now, I don't know if any other guys were watching this movie with your woman sitting next to you, but if you're like me, at one point in the movie, my mind just went, there's going to be questions at the end of this movie. As soon as my wife got in the car to drive home, she went, "Let me ask you something. Am I a high maintenance or a low maintenance woman?" I start babbling like an idiot. "Well, you're high maintenance." "Well, you think I'm real demanding? You say I'm real demanding?" "No, I mean, you're low maintenance." "Well, I'm not worth anything. You don't have to pay any attention to me." "What?" "No, what I'm trying to say is you're a high value for low cost. That's what I mean here. You're a Ford Taurus. You're real good value. You're a damn good American ride. That's what I'm trying to say here.